And hello there everybody, and welcome here as we get ready for race number 22 of our second season of the NNSCRA Hersheys Cup Series. We are getting ready to go racing here, continue on the chase, towards the chase for the championship at a brand new racetrack making its debut. We are here at Salem Speedway. Now we just came off short track at South Boston last week. We are racing short track style again at a .555 mile short track. And it should be an interesting one here at Salem Speedway. And I'm being joined here in the commentators booth by two co-commentators. First time we've had co-commentators in the booth since the All-Star Race weekend. I'm being joined by two guys that are also pulling double duty. Driver the number 7, Attack on Titan Chevrolet, Nathan Hudson. Thanks for being here.
Heyo!
And driver the number 22 Ford, the Fozzie Ford out of Young Motorsports, JT Bryant. Thanks for being here, JT.
Good afternoon!
Alright, so this is race 22. After today's race, we've only got 4 more races until the 16 drivers are locked in the chase for the championship. And right now, 15 of the 16 slots are filled by drivers who have a win this season. What are you guys seeing? Is this going to come down to drivers highest in the point stands with a win, and maybe drivers with a win not even making it into the chase for the championship?
Depends.
It'll probably, well, we've had a lot of competitive guys in the series and nearly trying to win it, so I would imagine someone would sneak in the 16th spot with a win, but you never know because we've had repeat winners over the course of the season, so I would say we could see another winner very soon.
And we got some potentials right here on the front row. Cole Baker, his first pole of the season. John Andrews starting alongside. Take a look, here's your starting lineup for today's race. The highest starter with a win this season is Charles Sanford, 2-time winner, and he is going to roll off from 3rd place. Matter of fact, interesting fact about Charles Sanford, 2-time winner this season. That ties him with Zachary Fitzwater and Benjamin Miles. And there's one other driver that has a second win. I've forgotten who it is. Joshua Sekuli. But he is 29th in the point stands, and as we know, you have to be in the top 30 in points for your win to count towards a chase spot, so rather precarious position for him.
Who was that?
I'm not really sure. Anyway, we're getting ready to go green flag racing here at Salem. Rookies Cole Baker and John Andrews get us green, and we are underway for 50 laps.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing for someone's booty.
Oh, well then. So we'll be keeping an eye here, especially at the front of the field, but of course there's still those 2 drivers, Joshua Sekuli, 2-time winner this season, Kyle Keith, our winner from Pocono. They are 33rd, 35th in the point stands, and as you can see, Sekuli 30 points out, Kyle Keith 52 points out, both still trying to make it into the top 30 to have their wins count towards a chase position.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, too, last week's winner, Grayson Acavito, at a short track. He is now potentially locked into the chase for the championship, so he became the 17th different winner this season. And as I said, we got a lot of candidates up here at the front. We're looking here at Marty Johnson, Elijah Gordon, John Cittadino. They've not been to victory lane. They're running right now in 5th, 6th, and 7th. But the top 3 have actually broken away.
The top 3 have actually broken away.
Cole Baker trying to... Oh, go ahead.
I think they're running away and joining the circus.
I think they are too. Although, one thing you gotta remember here, this is a short track. It's a tiny bit bigger than Bristol. If this thing goes into a long green flag run, these leaders may end up catching up to the tail end of the field, and that could, with a lot of congestion and traffic...
Slow cars might get in the way here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and the interesting thing, too, is they're not exactly going to be slow cars because they're going to be up to speed. The only problem is they haven't had clean racetrack like these leaders have. And Davey Johnson, he's a man by himself right now at 4th. There's Marty Johnson in 5th.
The top 3 are by 2.1 seconds from 4th place in the 20 car.
And we're looking here at a battle for the 6th position, Elijah Gordon, John Cittadino, and Joseph Srigley there in that 05 car. He has really come alive in the last couple of... Yeah,
Srigley and Cittadino side by side.
Last couple of weeks, that 05 car has really come alive. He's 16th in the point stands, and I remember not too long ago, that car was fighting just to stay inside the top 30 in the points. So he's had a strong second half of the season, but still looking for that first win.
impressive second half, might I add.
With Rick Nirvana, 44 Chevrolet going on the back of the 20.
Yeah, Elijah
That's-
Gordon, another driver who's last couple of weeks failed to make a number of races, made this race and is putting on a very good showing, as is Marty Johnson, the 20. You've got quite a number of go-or-go-homers having good runs right now. The 17, the 46, the 20, 44, and 83.
And yet, the 18th away.
But they're all behind the 18 of Baker.
And I'm looking right now, and it looks like John Andrews has kind of closed up the gap a little bit between himself and the Undertale Chevrolets, so might have been holding something back. And we look here, they just hit the line, and the leaders were coming out of turn 2, so they've got about maybe, I'd say about maybe... Yeah, we got a lot of drivers back here, former winners. There's McIntyre, our winner from Las Vegas. There's Acavito, last week's winner. There's two-time winner Zachary Fitzwater, William Brock, our winner from the Springfield Mile, Leon Alvarez, a former winner. There's about 5 or 6 former winners back here. And if I recall, I believe this is the first time in the last 6 weeks that 99 team has had this poor of a starting spot. They've been in the final round of qualifying for a number of weeks. This is not where they need to be right now.
Indeed.
That almost went pretty wide.
Yeah, it did. And keep in mind, too, I'm actually really surprised we've gone green this long, because this, as I said, is the first time that these drivers have actually run this racetrack in a points-paying event, especially when you look back to knockout qualifying. These drivers had a lot of difficulty with going up and getting the walls. We're looking from the back of Levi McIntyre, and there's the leaders. They are slowly reeling in the tail end of the field.
Yeah, they are.
They are coming up to speed. And what's
They are
interesting
closing
is,
in fast.
and what's interesting is the 17 is actually giving the 18 some air and a push a little bit.
Yeah, he is. You
And
know
they-
what? Another thing that's interesting, too, both these drivers are rookies. They've not really had a lot of time up at the front of the field this season. They're going to have their first taste of having to deal with cutting their way through traffic.
Now, the thing is, could one of the cars hold up the other, though?
Exactly. And we're also going to get to see which line moves. Maybe the inside line, maybe the outside line. It all depends on where they can kind of find a hole. And they are very close to approaching the very back bumper of Levi McIntyre there in 42nd place.
So here we go. So what decision will the 18 on the 17 make? Will they go on the inside or will they go on the
Will
outside?
the 18 use the 99 as a pick?
And an interesting
Possibly.
thing, yeah, interesting thing here too. There's really no teammates that they're going to be able to work with. Seth Cole in the 80 failed to make this race. The only teammate I believe the 17 has in this field is Dallas McIntosh. Not sure where he's running. And look at Sanford.
Ooh, Sanford.
Sanford is the 2 leaders.
Sanford
Yeah.
off the bird.
If these guys have difficulty getting around these other machines that are on the tail end of the lead lap, it could bring
Oh,
3rd,
battle
4th,
for the
5th right
lead.
to them.
Battle for the lead is just got interesting.
Yeah, John Andrews going to take a peek. And now here comes Cole Baker. Now he'll go to the inside of Levi McIntyre, try and put him a lap down.
And does so.
Wow, Sanford
Oh,
nearly
no.
thought about making it 3 wide there with Levi McIntyre and John Andrews. Oh, outside momentum.
The outside gained the momentum.
17 is using McIntyre as a push.
Yeah, and I noticed right there, not necessarily out of 2, but in 3 and 4, outside line gets a big push in the middle of the corner, and Andrews has taken the lead.
Michaels is going, is it Michaels?
Andrews.
Andrews, sorry.
Andrews.
Sanford. Oh, Sanford is going for second, I think.
Yeah, he's gunning for second.
Now look who else has come to join the party. 4th place, Davey Johnson is now reeled in the top 3.
Oh my days. Levi is holding up everyone, and everyone is getting drafted into this main fight.
Holy
Yeah.
smoke.
Where if this
It's like a logjam.
We're going to have to watch the distance from these guys back to 5th place. Right now, it grew to 9.3 seconds back to 5th place Marty Johnson. You have to wonder if maybe we're going to have more contenders coming up here with the leaders having difficulty working their way through traffic.
The Could very well be so. Could very well be so.
Okay.
Yeah, McIntyre. Now, from what I saw, it would appear that in traffic, the outside line is more of the preferred line, because that's what Andrews used to get around Baker for the lead, and that's what Sanford used to get around Baker for second. And here comes Sanford on the outside.
Yeah,
he's going to try it.
Side by side.
He's going to try to get the lead on the high side again.
He's doing the same thing as
Cannot get
17.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, now the
Baker
18
and
is.
Sanford side by side for second now.
I'm trying to see which line gets more of the momentum. It seems like the momentum on the high side really is out of 3 and 4. Let's see if they can do it in 1 and 2. Is Andrews still side by side with McIntyre? Now he's trying to put the 99 a lap down. Sanford, here comes Sanford. He's alongside.
Side by side with Andrews now.
And he's going to...
Sanford has the lead now.
Man, what a run there out of 4, and he will clear for the lead.
What a run.
And now he's going to be able to tuck down maybe in front of McIntyre and put a lap machine between himself and the 17. He does.
He does.
And the 0-3 could potentially become the first 3-time winner of the season.
And you know, I'm thinking back to when Charles Sanford won his second race of the year back at Talladega. It was again another scenario where the team was struggling. They were almost outside the top 30 in the points. They picked up that second win. Same scenario here at Salem. Can he pull it off for a second time?
Can he pull it off for a second time? Who knows?
And Cole Baker, he got around John Andrews. Now he's in the second position, the
Baker
pole
up to
sitter.
second now.
Andrews back to third, and Davey Johnson now there in fourth place. He may try and get around the 46. And look at Sanford. He's found that outside line. He likes it. He's now put Hartnett a lap down. He now puts Alvarez a lap down and putting a lot of lap traffic between himself and second place.
And now about to put the B4 down.
About to put the 24 of Arndt a lap down as well.
Yeah, and there's Grayson Acavito just ahead. Last week's winner moved up to 12th overall in the standings. There you see 10th right now if the chase were to begin with his victory. But Charles Sanford right now looking good. And keep in mind for Charles Sanford too, if he gets a third win, that breaks the tie between himself, Benjamin Miles, Zachary Fitzwater, Joshua Sekuli. As things would stand, he would have the number 1 seed if the chase were to begin.
He would.
Indeed.
Right now, Cole Baker's still in second, but there's 3 lap machines between himself and Charles Sanford, and Sanford wants to continue to grow it. I think we're going to see him try and jump to the outside very shortly. Oh, no, he tries the inside on Acavito.
Tries to the inside.
And you mentioned certain Fitzwater. He's the 0-3 of Sanford is about to get to him very soon.
Yeah, Zachary Fitzwater up there. It's shocking the number of drivers right now that are way at the rear of the field. There's a good battle. Teammates, 5th place.
Yeah,
Oh, look out,
teammates.
McCurry!
Oh, there they go.
McCurry into the wall, and he saved it.
Curry into the wall and he saved it.
Wow.
He saved the Audi.
What a save.
And I don't think he lost any positions. He was running in 9th at the stripe, and he's now actually still battling for
What
9th.
a save by McCurry.
My goodness.
Wow.
And this, I think, gives us a good idea of why 5th place on back has not caught up. They're battling amongst themselves with Richardson, Marty Johnson, Cittadino, Joseph Srigley. But man, what a save there by Anthony McCurry. There's Kyle Keith. He's running in 11th. JT Bryant 12th. You got Jessica Shelton 13th. Trent Dunn, or not Trent Dunn, sorry, Sean Galligan 14th, and Cody Lamas 15th. And here's a battle for second.
Oh, battle for the runner-up spot.
And I think I just saw ahead, I believe that Charles Sanford has now made his way around the 66 of Grayson Acavito, so make it 4 lap machines now.
Could be 5.
Could be, as he's trying to get by John Arndt, and Cole Baker has now gotten around John Andrews on the outside line. Now he'll hold on to second again. Charles Sanford, though, doing a good job getting through lap traffic. The thing that I'm liking right now is he's got 4 cars between himself and second place. Second place is under contest quite fiercely between Baker, Andrews, and Davey Johnson. So Sanford's not really forcing the issue. He's picking his moments for when he's making the move on these drivers, knowing they're up to full speed. They're not damaged cars. Should also take a look at the top of the screen. 43 of 50 laps laps is what we're on. There'll be 7 to go when they hit the stripe. So time
7
is
to go
running
in the
out.
stripe. Pretty much. These laps are winding down fast.
I'm rather surprised this thing has actually gone green this entire race as well. Great testament to these guys and testing out this racetrack and being able to battle with each other and keep it green. We've had 2 lead changes among 3 drivers in this race. Baker led the first third or so. Then it was John Andrews, and now Charles Sanford leading the rest of this thing, and he may lead it all the way to the checkered flag.
He's never looked back.
He's out jumping up to the high side again there. That's been his friend. That's how he got the lead.
Been his vantage point.
Again.
Oh, John Andrews, he got around Cole Baker. He's now in second place, and now
Andrews is second now.
he's starting to maybe reel in
5 to
Sanford.
go.
We're going to have to see. He's to the inside right now of Levi McIntyre, and look at that big run there into turn 3.
Oh, what a run by Andrews.
He might close in if he can get around Grayson Acavito shortly. Sanford's tried to get around John Arndt. Arndt's had nothing of it. Sanford tried low, didn't work. He tried high, it didn't work. And look at this, only 1 lap machine now between Charles Sanford and the second place car of John Andrews with 3 laps to go.
We have 3 laps to go now. Can Andrews catch him?
He's going to the inside of Acavito, gonna try and clear him.
The 17 is heavily coming. This could be a very finish if he gets over.
This could be close. As we come to 2 to go here in Salem.
John Andrews still trying that inside line to get around Grayson Acavito. He has to clear Acavito this lap if he's going to be able to reel in Sanford for the lead on the final lap.
And it might not look like he will.
White
Coming
flag.
back to the white flag.
Nope, Acavito too strong on the outside line. Sanford one more time around this slightly larger than a half-mile racetrack. He's going to try and get to the inside of Arndt here.
Whoever it was, he's not looked back. Now
Charles Sanford. He will win his
for the third time.
His 3rd race of the season, his 3rd checkered flag, and that will put him at the top of the leaderboard as far as the chase grid is concerned right now. And again, 2nd time this season, in danger of falling out of the top 30. What does he do? A trip to victory lane.
Hey.
Also, the 5th win of the season for Retro Racing Enterprises. That team on a roll.
Been on a roll. Retro Racing Enterprises has been on a roll this season.
So Charles Sanford, who all last season in Hersheys Cup was winless, is now a 3-time winner. That, I believe, ties him with most wins in a single season with, I'm trying to remember who it was last season. There was one driver, I believe it might have been Mason Powers, who was a 3-time winner last season. As we'll take a look here at the full finisher results from this race, and boy, gotta give credit to rookie John Andrews. He gave it quite a run there at the end.
Sure did.
And he will end up coming up 2nd to Sanford. Davey Johnson will get 3rd. I think that's his best finish of the season. Pulsitter Cole Baker will have to settle for 4th. Joseph Strigley out of nowhere picking up spots to finish in 5th. And the rest of your top 10.
6th.
Yeah, Richardson 7th. Cittadino in 8th. McCrory after that save. I think he's the only car that had damage this race. And Elijah Gordon will get 10th.
And then you got Sean Galligan in 11th. Kyle Keefe in 12th. Jessica Shelton 13th. JT Bryant 14th. Cody Lamas in 15th.
Joshua Michael 16th. Nathan Hudson 17th. Zachary Flickinger in 18th. Dylan Poteet 19th.
Ryan Madden in 20th.
Ryan Madden 20th. Haywood 21st. Scott 22nd. Dodd 23rd. Cooley. And yet, there's only 4 cars that were left in this race.
Yeah, that's right. There were only 4 cars. Grayson Acavito, Leon Alvarez, Levi McIntyre, and Emmanuel Hartnett. This is definitely going to shake the points up, no doubt. But the thing we do know is Charles Sanford, with his 3rd win, will jump to the top of the leaderboard in the chase standings. So that's going to do it here this week from Salem. JT, Nathan, I want to thank you guys. For people that don't know, this is a very early recording. These guys got up very early in the morning to record this with me, so I appreciate you guys doing that.
Past 12 here.
No problem. No problem.
I've been did.
All right, so
Alright.
thanks everybody for tuning into this race. If you enjoyed, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the crew today. Here again, your full finish results from first on down through 28th. We'll show you now your rookie points and your main points. Heading to next week, we go road course racing at Dubai. Also, be sure to subscribe to these two guys. I'll put the links to their channels down in the description. Anything you guys want to say before we end off the video?
Ta-ta for now, and we'll see you soon.
Also, we got to be addressing the elephant in the room by Michael Norman later.
That's right. Yep. There's gonna be some big announcement going on with Michael Norman. We'll probably be talking about that at Dubai at some point. But anyway, thanks everybody.
Huge breaking news.
Yep. So thanks everybody for
Dubai and all that.
Right. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We will see you guys next time as you've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing, at its best. Hey, you got it right this time, JT.
Yay!